Hello dear friends, and welcome here to Six Wheels Down. This weekend here, Nicole and I have decided to go on a weekend trip with our motorhome and also bring the motorcycles. And we are going southwest of Roswell, about a couple of hours drive, and we will go to a mountain range and stay right at the foothill of the mountain range in a small town called Mayhill, where we have booked ourselves into a campground, and we hope it will be nice and cool there. It looks like the temperatures are a bit lower over by the mountains, so that's nice. But we stay there at this campground in Mayhill, and then Saturday the plan is to take the motorcycles and ride up to a small town in the mountains called Cloudcroft. And Cloudcroft is a bit higher than 9,000 feet in altitude, and there are a few things we want to see up there. There's a winery and a brewery, and there should also be a place with some game meat where you can eat actually. But let's see if we get time for all of it. But let's get the motorcycles loaded and off we go. Okay, we are on our way in the motorhome, and over here we have Nicole and Amber.
Hi, we're on our way to Mayhill. We're gonna be going to an RV resort called Deer Springs. And then we have our motorcycles with us, of course, and then we're gonna ride up from Mayhill tomorrow up to Cloudcroft and visit all the little breweries and wineries and art shops, whatever they have up in Cloudcroft. And it's supposed to be a bit cooler than Roswell, so we're definitely looking forward to that. And I didn't introduce. This is Amber Bach. Hi, Amber. She's pretty much my lap puppy when we drive.
So I don't know if you can see it, but that's how my shaman likes to sleep, right at my feet on his back.
That's travel day.
That is travel day for sure.
Yeah, as we drive here we see some fun trees out there at the side of the road. Like palm trees. I don't know exactly what they are called.
No, they are not palm trees.
So what are they called?
They're mountain yucca. They're native to New Mexico and Arizona.
Okay.
One can grow between 6 foot and 15 foot. And it's often single trunked. Let's see.
Let's see here. Yeah, some of them.
Yeah. I actually looked up Joshua tree, but they're actually called the yucca shadi, the mountain yucca. That is called the Sacramento Mountain Range. The range is just east of Alamogordo, and it's in Otero County. Small portions are in Lincoln County and Chavez County. From north to south, the mountain range extends for about 85 miles, and from east to west it encompasses about 42 miles. And that's where we're heading towards, to Cloudcroft. So this is what it looks like, only about 5 miles away from the campground. You know, you can see Miss Ellie. That's how she likes to sleep when we're traveling. Ellie Belly. So the bikes are out, and now we're making our patio. This is the first place we've been that we can actually make the patio and enjoy it. We've done it at a previous RV park, but we were overlooking the interstate. So at least here we'll have the view, a little bit of a view of the grass and the valley and the trees. Simple as that. The sides go up. Super, super simple. Looking forward to using it this weekend. And then here we are. Here comes Ellie and Sha and Maxina and Amber. There they are. That feel good? Yeah. Now, well, now we got to take them for a walk. We had a 2-hour drive, and I'm sure they want to go check out the new grounds.
It's Saturday morning, and it's time to go for a motorcycle ride up to Cloudcroft. We are taking this route here. It's a 23 minutes drive according to Google, and it's a very beautiful drive. We'll go and visit a winery, and let's see if there will be time for anything else. Well, Nicole, we're here.
We're here.
So what do you think about that?
It's a cozy little town.
Isn't it a cozy little town? Look at all these small stores here.
There's the winery.
There's a winery, yeah. Definitely have to go out over and visit them. And it's full of all these small stores here. There are a lot of small cozy stores here in Cloudcroft, but we decided to start at the winery. So let's go inside and see what they have. Oh my. What a nice store. Is that the jam?
There's some salsa and some butter.
Are about here.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then you get your choice of 4 different wines, because you can do any 3, starting with the dry whites, ending with the sweet reds, and the 4th you get as a bonus, so as a freebie, and it's for any of our specialty wines back here. Like the library, for instance, and where we make the wine, the Enchanted Vine, is going to be a little bit more reservation based, but because of how small we are in Cloudcroft, it's definitely not reservation based.
I'm game.
It's
I'm
like
too.
come
I've
in.
been looking forward to it. I saw some of this too, because we have to buy it when we're on the motorcycle.
Right.
But we wanted to get a little bit of here. We're in New Mexico for probably 2.5 more months.
Definitely.
So sweet.
It's the Caliente. It is our green chili wine.
We have to stay New Mexico true.
Right.
We're experiencing it.
We do have it on our specialty if you want to try it. It's going to be a little sweet with a little bit of afterheat to it.
Oh, that would be nice.
And out of all the green chili wines I've had before, I like ours the best.
Nice.
It's really well balanced.
Well.
Noisy water, it's called. So what do you think, Nicole?
This is pretty fun.
So we got 4 samples each, so we're tasting 8 different wines. And then after that we're getting a
Cheese and
meat platter. Yeah. That is pretty neat. But look at this place here, how neat it is. Have all kinds of fun stuff. Over here they have some wine glasses that are pretty fun. Let's drink wine and judge people. Or wine glasses that are cool. And there we have the wine selection. And it's all local wines. Well, look at these houses up there. Here on poles. And we decided to ride back to the campground because the dark clouds are starting to gather. So we would really have liked to go to the brewery as well, but we spent all the time at the winery wine tasting. It was really good and really fun. But it starts looking like rain. Oh, I actually just got the first raindrop. So we might get wet before we're home. Oh yeah, the rain is really coming now. Almost looks a bit like hail.
Yeah, it does.
It's not only rain, I think there's hail in it. So now we might be going home for some hot cocoa before we go to bed tonight. Oh my, it's pouring down now. Really pouring down. My goodness. That's not just a little bit anymore. What's he gonna do with that truck? And we are back. That was a wet drive back. Oh my, we got soaked. Look at you. I'm also soaked through my jeans and yeah, and then the end of the day.
Yes, here we are. Now we're gonna have our dinner. We're out on our patio overlooking this
beautiful view here.
And hoping for some deer that'll walk by.
Yeah, yesterday we saw 4 deer come walking down here, so
yeah,
it's really, really nice.
And when we pulled in earlier, when we were drenched coming back from Cloudcroft, I saw a huge herd of deer, but Thorkild had missed it. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But going with, oh, look, there's a deer.
Oh, here they come. See, there comes the first one up there.
And
here we go.
Since we're trying to take in everything that New Mexico has to offer, we've been really going forward with a lot of green chili. So our dinner tonight, we'll have some leftover grilled chicken, which was covered in hatch green chilies. And then last night I made fajitas with hatch green chilies, and then of course the orange and yellow bell peppers. And then the guacamole is also made with hatch green chilies. We're totally going.
We're embracing the New Mexico
Embracing the green chili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we are now back from Cloudcroft. And we had a wonderful day up there at the winery. And we brought home quite a lot of stuff. And Nicole, do you wanna tell a bit about what's there on the table?
We're finally dry now.
Yeah.
We were a little bit soaked coming home from.
I was Shah that thought he had to tell his opinion too.
Yeah, he sees something out there. It could be a deer. There's been a lot of deer around here. Well, let's see here. We got this. It was presented to us with a charcuterie board in whipped cream cheese, and this is actually a blackberry with habanero sauce. It's kind of sweet, and it was pretty wonderful. So we brought home a bottle of that.
And we got it with some whipped cheese.
Yeah, whipped cream cheese.
Whipped cream cheese.
We have the Rojo Caliente wine. It's a red chili wine made out of grapes, and it's a little bit sweet, and it's amazing. You taste it and you're like, oh, this is really good, and then kicks you right at the end with the chili flavor.
Yes.
It's pretty spicy. And then we also have some sweet red pepper and jalapeno bruschetta for making the toast or with crackers. It's also very delicious. We have a besito caliente. This is a green chili wine, and this one is also kind of sweet, dry, and then it has a super kick at the end. It's amazing. It's pretty spicy as well. And then Thorkild, you can say the name of this one.
Yeah, that's a Gewürztraminer. And that was my favorite of all the wines.
Yes, and it's made with peaches, lavender, and cinnamon. And it has a very unique flavor.
It was you can really taste all of these ingredients in it. It's
and it was
very
worth getting because it was just.
So we had to rate them all from 1 to 5.
And that one got like 10 plus. And then here we have a little bottle of olive oil with habanero, and they said it's so spicy to only use like 1 drop in your dish, and you'll get a kick. So we have to try that.
Yeah.
And then this is an after dinner wine, Amor en Fuego. It actually also has red chili and chocolate. So it's like a chocolate wine. It's sweet and super spicy as well, but really delicious.
And it's almost sweet like a dessert wine.
Right. So
it's one you can sit and sip with a nice
and
dessert.
Of course, we've been looking for some new stemless wine glasses for the motorhome, and we found these. They're actually plastic, so it works perfect for the motorhome. And they have this like gel inside that you put in the freezer upside down, and it freezes, and it will keep your wine cool.
For what did it say, 3 hours or something?
Yeah, something like that. 3 or 4 hours, something like that. So some fun little finds at the local winery up in Cloudcroft.
So quite a harvest.
Yes.
We were picking up so much, so we could only carry it in our motorcycles. You can see we have this saddlebag on the Kawasaki, and that's all the space we had.
And I had a little bit in the front of my Can-Am, which wasn't much, and
so the people at the neighbor table looked at us and said, well, do you want us to drop it off at the campground? Because they were driving past it on the way back.
They're like, oh, we'll make it fit.
But we got it all stuffed in, and
even though we were totally soaked by the time we got back to the campground, but it was well worth it. It was such the experience, and I'm looking forward to trying this again here in the next few weeks or so.
Yeah. See, look who is coming here.
Stop. Maxie, come here.
Can you see Miss Elliot?
And we have to explain a bit here because we met earlier this evening, and tell me who this is.
This is Ellie.
That is Ellie. And now we turn around here. And who do we have here? That's also Miss Ellie. And Miss Ellie, she's a very important and pretty dog. Look.
She said, hi, Miss Ellie. Hi. Oh, there's your breed. Oh, you love her, huh?
Yeah, we just parked here in the side of the road. And one of them, look at that, is a big bulldog, a T-shirt bulldogs. And that's also the name of the local sports team. So that's the mascot. We are in driving through Artesia, and we just saw they have so many bronze statues. And what? I really hope that you enjoyed this video from our weekend trip to Mayhill and Cloudcroft. We got to see a very nice campground that we stayed at. It was a small campground, but all with full hookups. Every single spot in this campground had both 30 and 50 amp hookups, sewage and water, and it was in a beautiful nature. So very pleasant to stay there. There was no cell phones, no internet, so the result of that was that people, they were out taking walks and meeting each other and talking. So it was a very pleasant place to be, really. We also took a motorcycle ride from Mayhill up to Cloudcroft in 9,000 feet altitude. It was a very beautiful ride up there, but on the way down we got soaked in water. So we arrived back really wet this time, but no problem. It's just water. We threw the clothes in the washing machine and everything was good. We got to visit a winery up in Cloudcroft, got some wine tasting and a cheese platter. We bought a lot of products and wine from up there that we brought home, so it will be interesting to taste some of that stuff. We also got to meet another bulldog. She was 11 years old and her name was Miss Ellie, just like ours. So that was kind of fun, we thought. On the way back, we also made a stop to see a bronze statue of a bulldog. So that was the mascot for the local sports team. So that was pretty fun to see. We had to take a picture of that. If you like this video, please remember to push the like button and also the subscribe button underneath here in YouTube. And it will help tremendously if you do that. And I will say I usually send out reminders about new and upcoming videos on Facebook as well. And if you receive these messages, please just feel free to share them. I'm very interested in getting these videos out to as big as an audience as possible. So it would be a huge help if you will do that. Just share it with all your friends on Facebook so that we get the video spread out. And by subscribing, of course, you make sure also that you will get all these videos added to your channels that you frequently see on YouTube. So please make sure that you do that. Thank you for watching this video.